Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is Thursday, December 20th, 2012. Let's jump right into these charts. We'll start off with the usual S&P 500 E-mini futures. What you'll see here is that the futures are dipping a little bit, down by 1 point this morning. Nothing horrible this morning, but you did have a nice little sell-off yesterday afternoon. So, again, markets are coming under just a slight bit of pressure this morning. Futures down just $1 at the moment. Couple of things to go over real quick before we go any further. Just looking at the news that's coming up today at 8:30. That's in about 8 or 9 minutes from now. You're going to have third quarter GDP in the United States. Also, the weekly initial jobless claims. They will be out at 8:30 in the morning. So traders want to be aware of that going forward. Now, a couple of other things I should say. One, last night in the Asian markets, the Nikkei index finally sold off. It looks like the Bank of Japan did not implement as much QE as they wanted, as the new president wanted. But in any case, Nikkei was down 1.2% last night. So after its parabolic move recently above 10,000, it did pull back last night, down by 1.2%. Still above 10,000. But nonetheless, Nikkei did pull back last night. So I think that's important to note. Also this morning, you do have all of the European markets flat. I mean, flat as can be. Everything's ranging basically within 1/10 of 1%. So really, the flat market in Europe across the board. The German DAX is actually flat, pinpoint flat right now, 0%. So no movement there. They're waiting for these U.S. markets to open and see what happens here. But no real sell-off, even though you had a little dip yesterday in the U.S. markets yesterday afternoon. So as far as the fiscal cliff goes, there really is no deal yet. John Boehner, I believe, is looking at Plan B still, and President Obama is looking at Plan whatever. But I'm not sure which way this is going to go right here. It looks like they're still pretty far apart. Not even a tentative agreement is being talked about at this stage of the game. So sit tight, expect volatility. By Friday, which is tomorrow, we'll know a little bit more, I suppose, as these politicians get ready to go on vacation again. So we'll see where all that does shake out. Let's take a look at gold and silver this morning, or I should say gold and oil. Gold is up $2 today, so you do have spot gold trading up $2 to $1,670 an ounce. Let's take a look at the GLD, which is a good proxy for gold, and you'll see it sitting right here at 161.43. So not really much movement there. It closed yesterday at $161.69. So it's down a little bit, a few ticks there. Let's take a look at oil, which had a pretty robust move yesterday. Oil was up decently in yesterday's action. Today it's up again. So oil is up $1.47 to $89.40 a barrel. That's a pretty good move, at least at the moment. Let's take a look at the USO. Now the USO catching a pretty good bid as well, trading up at $32.78. It closed at $32.67 yesterday. So good little move for oil this morning. Generally before a holiday, oil will normally move higher, and that seems to be the case at least at the moment. So again, decent little pop there on oil. The dollar is a little bit weaker today. U.S. dollar index is down about 5 cents at the moment. You can see the action here. It has rallied up, and then it has pulled back again. So we'll watch that dollar today. Dollar will have a lot to do with oil. Dollar is strong. Oil could pull back a little bit. But again, ahead of the holidays, oil will generally trade higher. It's a heavy travel season for most people. Airplanes will be full. Cars will be packed with people for holiday. So again, usually oil does creep higher right before the holidays. That's normally what we see, at least seasonality-wise. All right, let's take a look at some stocks out here. First is CarMax. KMX is the ticker symbol. Nice little pop for CarMax. This one is a strong gap up. This one could make its way up to $40, possibly $41. That's where I would look for pretty good resistance. Now, I think if I'm looking at the chart correctly, this is an all-time high for CarMax. So, again, watch that level around $41. I think that's your best bet. Maybe even a little pierce of it. that's where the stock is going to hit some resistance. But strong gap up, so do not get in front of this thing on the short side. If it fades, it fades, but it's going to fade without me until it gets to 41. So 41 is the level I would look at that one pretty closely. Let's take a look at Bed Bath & Beyond, major retailer here. Stock closed at $60.28, trading at $57. This one is a pretty strong gap down. So you have a very, very strong gap down. I would be careful with this. The only level I really would get interested in this stock, believe it or not, would be around 54 bucks. Looking at some other levels that I have calculated here, $51 is another good level. Then you're going to have a big level around $49. Maybe it's $48.90, and then $45.70. I don't think we're going to see those downward levels, but 54 bucks or Pierce of 54 is possible. But it is a strong gap, so be careful with this one. It can go lower. Strong gaps, especially if the markets are weak. Remember, strong gaps can always go lower. And these are all just scalp levels, by the way, nothing more than that. Let's take a look at Conagra Foods. CAG is the ticker symbol here. Yeah, this is having a nice little pop. This closed at $30. It's at 31. I don't think there's much upside here. So maybe 31.50, something like that. But it's overbought. Do not chase Conagra Foods. It's a strong gap, believe it or not. But just looking at the overall charts, I don't think it has much more upside from here. So it may not be the greatest shorting candidate, but do not chase Conagra up here. It is overbought. It's hard to pick out where exactly this high would be. Just bear with me, see if I can find it here. Give me one moment. But I would not be chasing Conagra either way here at this stage of the game. Let me see what I come up with here. Just a quick little calculation. Yeah, I'm showing 32.40. I'm not even sure it gets there, but if it gets to 32.40, it could be that could be a fade candidate. Right now, it looks like 31.50 would be pretty good resistance, but I don't think I would fade it there off the strong gap. 32.50, that could be a fade candidate. It really is overdone already. So Conagra is overcooked at the moment. Let's take a look at Illumina. This one, I believe, is being bought out by Roche or is going to have a bid. So you want to be careful with this, okay? Nothing to do here. Let it play out. Let it shake out. I don't know if there's a bid or there isn't, but leave it alone. Don't touch it. And either way, it's still holding up pretty well either way. So we don't want to touch that one. Let's take a look at I think Jabil Circuits had some news today. Yeah, this is catching a nice little bid. Closed at $18.50. I don't know if there's much upside here. I wouldn't fade it. It's not a strong gap or a weak gap, but don't touch it. It's just overdone. There's a lot of resistance levels ahead, whether it's 1965, 2050, $21, $21.25, all of these levels. So, again, I don't know if it's going to be a big fade candidate, but I would not touch Jabil up here. First order of resistance is 1965 in my book. Okay, so we'll see where that one goes. Another one on my list here is ELOQ, which is being bought out. Don't touch this one at all today. This is being bought out by Oracle. I believe it's all the way up here at $23 a share or something, or $21 a share. Just leave it alone. There's nothing to do with this one. This is a takeover. ELOQ is being bought out by Oracle. I don't know the exact price of the deal, but I think it's something like $21 a share. So you want to leave that one alone at the moment. Nothing to do there. Let's take a look at this MDRX. All right, it's getting a little bit of a bounce now. This stock was getting slaughtered, and it still is for the most part. So again, you can see it's really, but it could be a little bit of a falling knife. It's trying to recapture $9 in the pre-market. I don't have a great level for this. Around, well, that's a tough one. It's a tough one. Maybe around $7.70, you'll get a little support. Outside of that, it could even go lower. So be very careful with MDRX. It looks like it's getting taken down with Express Scripts. So you want to be a little bit careful with that. Express Scripts sold off pretty sharply yesterday. So you got to be a little bit on the cautious side with that one. Let's take a look at, I think it was Darden Restaurants. Yeah, not doing much. So we're going to leave Darden alone. I did see that earlier, but it's not doing too much. So we'll leave that one alone at the moment. But that's it. That's what I'm seeing at the moment. It is 8:30, so looks like the weekly jobless claims number is out. Also, GDP I expect to be out. Right now, the markets look like they've dipped a little bit here. They're down. Well, they're pretty much where they are. They were down a point earlier. They're down 3/4 of 1 point right now on the futures to 1436.50. So you can't make too much out of the economic data at the moment. Again, we don't care what it is. We just care about the activity in the market for the most part. Alrighty, everybody, we're going to leave it here today. Have a great trading day, and we'll see you on the charts a little bit later. Take care, everyone.